morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dan Humiston, and I'm the endorsed candidate representing the Independents and Republican Party in the November election for the United States House of Representatives in the 27th District. I'm here today to talk about two articles that appeared in, one that appeared in the Buffalo News on Saturday, and one that appeared in the Jamestown Post-Journal on Sunday, that reported on the talk that Brian Higgins gave in Chautauqua at the Chautauqua Golf Club. In both articles, he emphasized his belief that more drilling will not lower the price at the pump. He went on to say that we cannot drill ourselves out of this crisis. Let me first talk to you about what factors influence the price we pay at the pump. The first factor is production or cost of goods. The amount of money that it costs to pull the oil out of the ground, put it into a tanker, ship it across the ocean, get to the refinery, get to the gas station. But believe it or not, cost of goods only accounts for about a third of the cost of what we pay at the pump. The other factor is the value of our dollar. When we have a strong dollar, the price we pay for oil is low. When we have a weak dollar, the price we pay for oil is high. Now the third factor is a little bit confusing, and that's speculation. Essentially what it means is that it's the people paid for oil in today's dollars and sell it in the future, effectively betting that they'll pay less today than they will in the future. Now speculation, I should say Brian Higgins understands these aspects and what makes up the cost of oil. He also understands and he also realizes that most experts, including Alan Greenspan, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, and even the Saudi oil administrator, believe that 20 to 30% of the cost that we pay at the pump is directly related to speculation. In addition to that, the speculation, the world market reacts very quickly when things change. In fact, there was a Wall Street Journal article in July that said any action that we take now to affect future prices of oil will affect the prices we pay today. So any action that we take today to affect the future prices of oil will affect the prices today. We saw that happen in July when the president lifted the ban on drilling offshore drilling off the continental shelf. The price of a barrel of oil dropped immediately to $9. So finally we know that. Why is he still saying that drilling will not lower the price of oil and the price we pay at the pump? I believe he's saying that to justify taking a 5-week vacation this summer instead of addressing the energy price problem. I'm sure he knows that had he just toughed it out and sacrificed even a portion of his vacation, it would have sent a message to the world oil market that America is serious about our oil problem. It's going to increase our supply. Futures markets, the future speculators would have sold their positions, and we would have lowered the price of oil immediately. If he would have just sacrificed a portion of his vacation, Western New Yorkers wouldn't have had to make the sacrifice this summer that they did by paying higher prices at the pump. Okay, he made a mistake. I'm a small business owner. I have a lot of employees. I'm also a father. So I know what happens. I'm used to people making mistakes. As a small business owner, when somebody makes a mistake, I usually do 3 things. The first thing I do is I tell them, here's a mistake that you did. Brian Higgins, you shouldn't have gone on vacation this summer. You should have addressed the energy crisis when it came up. The second thing I do is I tell them why it was a mistake. Brian Higgins, had you not gone on vacation and had you addressed this energy crisis, the world market would have sold their positions, speculators would have sold their future oil, prices of oil would have went down, and Western New Yorkers would have paid less at the pump. And the third thing I do, and this is the most important thing I do, is I adjust the business so that people don't make the same mistake again. On September 8th, Congress ends its 5-week vacation. They go back to Washington. They have a small window to pass a comprehensive American energy plan before their next scheduled break, which is September 26th. On September 26th, they will vote to take a 3.5-month paid vacation. Let me say that again. On September 26th, they're going to vote to take a 3.5-month paid vacation. To ensure that he doesn't make the same mistake again, on behalf of the hardworking men and women in Western New York, I'm going to insist that Brian Higgins signs a pledge that he will not go on vacation until Congress passes a comprehensive American energy plan that addresses immediately the cost of gas at the pump. I'm going to read the pledge to you. I, Brian Higgins, will not vote to schedule my 3.5-month paid vacation until Congress passes a comprehensive energy plan that includes offshore drilling. Does anybody have any questions?
I do. What can we do to get involved here? What can we do to make a difference? Who do we contact?
Well, I would go directly to Brian Higgins, call him or write him an email, tell him that you want him to sign this pledge, or you can go to our website, humistonforcongress.com.